Hello, my name is Connor Lewis. I'm an intern in student athlete development, and today I'm here with Coach Cara Moreau. Moreau, I have that right?
You got that
good.
right.
All right. Do you want to introduce yourself, Coach, before I keep butchering your last name?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Cara Moreau. I'm the newest assistant coach here. I joined the staff this summer.
That's all you have to say.
You want me to say more?
If you please.
Okay. I just finished up my playing career. I finished my 5th year at Villanova. I started my first 2 years at Drexel. After my sophomore year, my coaching staff made the move to Villanova. I decided to go with them. They had such a big impact on not only who I was as a lacrosse player, but who I was able to grow into during those 5 years of playing a college Division I sport. And that's kind of where my passion and drives for coming into this profession comes from. I'm so proud of who I grew into as a person, starting from the first day of my freshman year to the last day of my 5th year. And I'm really excited to be a part of that in a lot of other people's lives. Like, obviously want to compete, want to win games, but this is way more than that.
Well, again, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
February 16th, that's a big date.
Yeah.
Can you tell the people why that is such an important date for them to be here for?
It's our first ever program game at Meade Stadium. We're really excited to put Rhode Island lacrosse on the map and finally play against another team and show everyone what we've been working towards.
Yeah, absolutely. Women's History Month is coming in March.
Yes.
Why do you think Women's History Month is so important as it is related to sports?
Yes, I think it's so important. I think that within our team, we'll talk a lot about where we've come from women in athletics, where we started, who have been the trailblazers in getting us to be able to have this opportunity, women playing in sport, but then also talking about how we can continue to push the boundaries and pave the way for the future generations of women to come. Because not only do we want to play sports and we want to be able to compete, but we want the girls that are a part of our program to graduate knowing that they can do anything that they set their mind to, even if it hasn't been done by a woman yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that stuff's very important.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm an intern in student athlete development. Why do you think student athlete development is so important for your athletes? And what can we do to help your athletes in the future, whether it be physical, whether it be mental?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we should do to help?
Yeah, I think it's so important. We already have a lot of great resources through student athlete development, but the more that we can get student athletes access to guest speakers, connect them with sports psychology, leadership development, like as our program within our hours with the girls, we try to expose them doing book clubs, a bunch of things within our time with them, but the more that they can get exposed to those things, the better. So that way they can graduate a complete student athlete and are really prepared to head into the real world.
Yeah, that's really important. And you mentioned you're from Villanova. What brought you to URI? What were some of the values that our other coaches brought you to, or was there something else specifically that brought you here?
Well, honestly, on my interview, you kind of just have a feeling when you're somewhere, you're with Jenna and Riley talking about their passion for starting a brand new program. And I left and I was like, there's nowhere else that I would rather be, and there's nothing else that I'd rather be a part of. I think it's really, really cool being a part of a group that's doing something that's never been done before. Yeah. It takes a lot to get girls that age to believe in themselves enough to do something this cool. So I'm really pumped to be here.
Well, again, thank you for being here. I'm not going to take up too much more of your time, but I want to ask you, can you give the listeners a fun fact about yourself that maybe they can relate to you a little more?
Yeah. I guess my fun fact would be my dad was a lacrosse coach. Yeah. And I feel like he had a really big impact on me growing up. I didn't always love it. He was always a little bit too hard on me. But over the years, he really taught me a lot about like resiliency and grit. And he was also a really big reason why I wanted to get into this profession.
That's great. Well, thank you, Coach Moreau.
Thanks for
being
us.
Here.
Yeah.
Again, thank you for listening. Coach Moreau, do you want to remind everyone the time and date and location of your first game? I just want to make sure everyone knows. I don't want there to be any confusion.
February 16th, 1 p.m., Meade Stadium.
There you have it. I mean, I'm going to be there. I know I'm going to be there.
You better.
I don't even know anything about lacrosse. That was the fun part. But thank you all for listening. This has been Connor Lewis signing off.